I can't do this. I can't do this. Hey, everyone. Hi, we're live. Welcome back to Fanservice. We decided to just kind of throw this together because we wanted to get together and talk and have fun, and it's been a long time since we did Fanservice.
Yeah.
Yes, show off your mugs.
Let me turn around properly. There he goes.
Yeah, they've been...
Hey, see, I'm a sloth under construction.
So yes, welcome back to the show. We've been gone for a while because COVID, and we left the studio, and we don't want to go back to the studio. I like doing things remotely. It's so much easier.
It is. Plus, you get a lot of.
Yeah, I've been rearranging my craft room. I've got a problem with some dolls and shit. So yeah, you're not stealing my Stitch. So
Stitch in Star Wars.
People who've watched Fanservice, let's get the question done. You know me and Harley.
Yep. I need this.
Jill is here with us. It's called a YuGiUhOh. Where's Pocky? So Pocky is on Super Gamer Bros, and since we decided to do shows remotely, he lives so far away, it's hard for him to actually be in person. And Fanservice should we really need to do in person. It does not work with us all in a different room.
We tried.
Yeah, we tried. Did not work. And so Harley and I live close to each other. So we're like, we'll just do it. Pocky's going to be on Life of Geek, which is another show he and I are creating. He's got some other ideas. So Pocky's not gone. She's just on some other shows. So
there's a dog over here.
I'm
not just randomly throwing chicken on the floor. I love how all of us keep looking up.
No, don't remember. It's studios. Don't look at the TV until I put something for you to look at the TV. Then you'll know. Look at the camera. It's right there. You act like we have never done this before.
It's been years.
And if you hear
a weird, getting distracted by the dog under the table.
That's fine. If you hear a whining noise in the background, it's the 3D printer that Harley cursed me with that I finally figured out how to work with.
Screw that reality.
I've gotten into 3D printing during COVID. Like I printed this Spider-Man bust in resin. I printed a bunch of crap for you guys.
Yeah, I got a bunch of sword stuff in the background.
Yeah. And so Harley had this printer.
Bunch of stuff for Harley.
Yeah, Joe hadn't sent me anything. And so Harley's like, take this printer and figure it out.
Make it work.
I've been talking. I've been talking to Caleb at the Toy Museum. He uses a different version. You're going to hate that. He hated it. He got rid of all of them. Hey, everyone on chat. Hi, Cassandra. Hi, Terry.
Hello.
Chat's here if you guys want to see.
Chat.
It's also on y'all's Twitch as well because it's still stored in Restream. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, everyone hates this printer, and I finally said Sunday I was so antisocial. I decided I'm going to make it work. So I'm printing a Castle Grayskull dice tower. It is not stopping. I'm not stopping it. So
I need a dice tower. I started playing D&D on Sundays.
I've got a bunch of fun dice tower files.
I love dice towers.
Well, if you find one, send it my way. We'll get this stuff done.
Awesome.
So, anyways, our new fan services. We're gonna go back to being real in the moment and having fun talking about stupid shit. And Life of Geek is gonna be very topical. So, us being in person, we're fucking hilarious. Like I'm never gonna lie.
I completely misread the sign that's on your little flower vase over there, and I'm like, why do you have an urn for Phil? Phil died.
That was one of our things from the wedding.
Phil died.
Yeah, that's why he's not here.
Phil is in the urn.
Yeah, he's in the urn.
Especially where my brain goes.
And then before the show started, I had to get him accustomed to the dog because she doesn't remember people. And she has full on had her nose in Jill's goodie bits the entire time, and I learned
it's a bacon pocket!
I don't understand this term.
Okay, so women's underwear have pocket, right? They have a pocket.
Why do they have a pocket?
I don't know. Nobody knows why the pocket is in women's underwear. People, it's the fact you put like pads are in there, you can put money in there, but it's a bacon
pocket. Money right there? Like you just pull it out?
We make the joke it's a bacon pocket because I was eating filet mignon at Roadhouse in Bastrop, and our friend, I was reaching over to DC to give him bacon. Well, she moved her thigh, and it fell on her crotch, and DC dove for it.
I can't do this.
So he drops the bacon right into her crotch, and DC just nose deep, just dives into it. I'm like, look, it's a bacon pocket. So now women's underwear have a bacon pocket.
We have flaps. We're fine. I guess everybody has flaps when you really think about it.
Sausage biscuit.
Okay, a sausage biscuit in a bacon pocket. So that's why when we started live, I was laughing because I'm happy the dog is used to it.
I was saying to Farrah all season. Something sausage.
I don't know, but I think we should have showed a video for Gavin, and it's my coochie meow meow is not pink.
Okay.
My coochie meow is not pink because I'm proud.
Yeah. So yes, like I said, this is just a temporary setup. The mic is on our table, so you're going to hear some things. I will put it on a mic stand later, but I was, doing Brad's show, so bear with us if you hear any weird noises in the background or.
Pay attention to the clinking bag in the corner. Pay no attention to
so-
Jeffrey banging on the desk.
We're going to get the show started with my first news story I want to share with you guys that I just find completely hilarious. There was a criminal in China who got put in jail and his stuff went on sale, and in his sale, and in the auction was a rare Blue Eyes White Dragon Yu-Gi-Oh card. And it skyrocketed to $13.4 million.
Jesus.
Before China said, something seems suspicious, and they pulled the auction. People were bidding $13 million
On a
for
freaking Yu-Gi-Oh card.
a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Okay, so what's suspicious about this card?
Well, there's only 500 in existence.
Yeah. Okay, so it's actually a rare card, but like
It's a rare card.
Hey, it could be a rare
It's
card.
a card, but in reality, it's cocaine.
Yeah, no, it's an
No,
actual card.
It's an
Okay.
actual card, but it could be. It's not actually a rare card. It's kind of suspicious. It could be one of those forgeries that just look really good because they've
Don't
gotten
mind.
really good over the years making the fake.
Yeah, well,
Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
they did the evaluation, they put up an auction, and people realized it was there, and they went crazy. And I was like, who is in their fucking house sitting, I got $13.5 million, I want that card.
Yu-Gi-Oh card.
You could buy it, I think its value is like $45,000.
Jesus, no.
Who places the value on some of these?
Why
things?
do
I
you
don't
need a
understand
Yu-Gi-Oh?
either.
Why?
Why? Why do you need a Yu-Gi-Oh
Because
card? like
grown-ass men still play Yu-Gi-Oh! and
that? I
Pokemon.
know neckbeards play Yu-Gi-Oh. That's why we.
Neckbeards, we're not
That
gonna
is
go
why we.
there.
That is why we did not allow Yu-Gi-Oh at Game Castle.
Yeah, okay, so I understand that. No, I find it really odd, and this is one of the things we're talking about Life of Geek, is this weird way the collector's market has evolved. I fucking hate it.
You're
It's,
I hate
it's
your
pretty much
hiccups.
evolved to the way that the art market has.
But the art market
Somebody
is,
somewhere says that this thing is worth value.
and it's really not.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is so old, I didn't know people still were crazy about it.
Oh yeah.
I knew
It's only old dudes though.
I know Pokemon still goes crazy in existence, but I didn't know Yu-Gi-Oh! Was still one of those things,
Yeah,
'cause
Yu-Gi-Oh's old guys.
I never understood it
Is
because,
this where we go pull out the Aladdin card?
Yes, the Aladdin cards that Jill brought me home yesterday.
well, I brought Phil home a pack of marble cards from the Toy Museum. He got a box of original, like, comic cards, and Phil and his brother love those things, so I brought him home one. He
Yeah,
fucking
Jill
went
brought me
crazy.
home her original box of
Not to tell
Aladdin
you my original
cards.
box. There's still more out there somewhere. But I had the Aladdin cards from when Aladdin first came out.
Uh-huh.
You should have brought me home a
I
box.
bought a
of them.
whole box of them. I'm like, here, you like Disney?
I was like,
Here, Ray, you like this. You take these random cards. You're not going to pay $13 million for one, though.
No.
There's no possible way.
No.
And so, yeah,
I'll buy some weird Beauty and the Beast shit, but
this completely...
I would need a lot for $13 million.
I wouldn't buy a car for $13 million.
No.
You know, I'd
I'll
put
sell
that
one.
sit in a bank. Like,
yeah.
but someone was like, and multiple people made it that rate. And to just have that to throw around, like, you must
I want
be
that much money
desperate.
just random.
Like, yeah, just desperate enough. Oh, yeah, it's just like changing. And you know, it's probably their spoiled child going, Daddy, I want that card!
I need it.
I need it! And
When
so,
$13 million becomes chump change to some people, you have to start questioning some things.
you have to, because it's like, you could do better with that.
Yeah.
But here's
I can
the...
go to Disney World with that.
But the sad part is, you know, they probably never play with it. They just want to own it.
Yeah, they just want to say, I own a $13 million
You have
Yu-Gi-Oh
$13 million. We're going on like a Disney cruise for a month.
Yeah, seriously, I'm
Yeah.
not coming back.
Have it.
We're not gonna like do
We're gonna-
anything stupid. We're gonna go on a cruise and get
We're
lost
gonna
at
leave
sea.
Phil here, and then we're all gonna go to Disney and Universal, and then we're gonna go to Disney in all the
Why
countries.
would you leave Phil here? He wants to go.
Because Donald Duck.
Oh,
We're gonna
okay.
sleep in a room with Donald Duck.
You know what I do. Did she tell
Just
you?
straight up cocking it.
He's straight up sure cocked. But Donald Duck is sleeping in a room with Donald Duck.
Yeah, he's just sleeping. You guys are in your own room. We're in our own room. We're not
If
like
I'm
kids in a room.
paying $13 million, we're gonna get a big suite.
Well, that's when we don't have to close the door. You have to see it. Like for real. That's my
That's what he decides he wants to
relationship.
go cook breakfast in the morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna like come out in like the middle of the night to get a snack in Bearsville.
Okay.
Only if he's doing it. If he's gonna do this, he has to do it in like.
He's gonna get the munchies, and I'm gonna like walk out in the middle of the night to get a snack, and I'm like, oh,
We do
it
our
winked
clothes.
at me.
Wait, did you shut up? Shut up. So Phil
Hey.
Didn't understand
Wasn't
vaginas because he swore, because he's so gay he's never seen one. He swore they winked at him one time.
Vaginas wink, apparently.
And I'm not even going to get into the Donald Duck story, but I
Kevin
told you
winks
that
at you.
because it was hilarious.
It's Kevin who winks at you.
Yeah, Kevin winks. So
Buttholes wink.
no, we'd have to take him. We could stay in our own room, and he's a badass cook. You wouldn't have to cook.
I mean, I'm not planning to cook when we go to Disney. I'm planning to go eat at a bunch of restaurants.
So yeah, $13 million card.
It's one continuous day that lasts for like 7 days, so we can call it all one cheat day. Right, one cheat day.
One cheat. That's what you want to do. You're just
One
calling it
giant
cheat
cheat
day.
We get one cheat day a week.
Okay, so I really want y'all's opinion on this because I have a huge problem with this next story.
Okay.
So this article hit, I think, yesterday or the day before, and I just have so many problems with this headline. Luca proves Disney wasn't brave enough to fully commit to its first queer animated film.
Okay, I've never actually seen that one, so I have no idea.
Okay.
It's because
I've
it just came out. It
seen,
just
like-
came out.
It came out like a couple weeks ago. So, in a nutshell, we've watched it. Have you
Hispanic
watched it?
Mermaid. No.
No, they're Italian.
Oh, they're Italian
They're
mermaids.
sea monsters who live in
I
an
got
area.
Doreen got all the
Yeah.
McDonald's toys.
They live in an area around the town that hates sea monsters and are heavy fishers. So they're very isolated. And the kid is a shepherd herder. He shepherds the retarded fish. And his parents are, you don't do something because I say so. They don't give any reason. So he doesn't even think about going above until he meets this other fish person who does go above. And he's the same age. So he goes up there and all this. Anyways, in a nutshell, it's about brotherhood. And I don't know if you saw my Facebook post, but it's the same thing Anthony Mackie said about people who attacked and wanted to cancel him because he said Falcon and Winter Soldier should not be gay. He goes, the problem is what you're saying is you are not allowed to tell stories with strong male friendships and bond and emotional without it being gay.
Yeah.
This story is not gay. They're two best friends. This is a story about two 9 and 10-year-olds who are trying to go live their life because one was abandoned and one was about to be abandoned by his family. Like, how do you like? Yes, there's very trans and
Because
queer
everything
themes
has to
within
be
it,
a political
Yeah,
agenda.
everything has to have something.
but this is not the place for that.
Yeah, no, it's a kids movie.
They're like, oh, and there was the longing handhold at the end. And that's because he turned on his best friend when things were down, and his best friend did something amazing for him.
Yeah.
And it was one of those. This is what family is. Like, it's one of those type of things because obviously family. Phil cried his eyes out playing this movie.
We're gonna watch this sometime. Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, it's on. You'll love it. It's absolutely amazing. So it goes back to there's a time and a place for stories to be high DP. There's a time and place for stories that are like this.
Yeah.
But you don't turn and insist that you want to fanfic something and that has to be the way it is.
Yeah.
That's exactly what this is. And they, like I said, they wanted to cancel Anthony Mackie because he said Falcon and Winter Soldier cannot be gay. They're best friends. And it's okay, and you should not try to turn it gay all the time because that just means you can't let men be emotional.
Yeah, I mean, like it's like when people were doing the Captain America and Bucky stories, and that's all the Marvel fandom on fanfiction.net was Bucky and Captain America.
I learned about the Omegaverse by watching a video.
Oh really?
I did not know
That's my elbow.
this whole fanverse thing was all as involved
ma'am.
as it was.
No man.
She wasn't even lick your face.
I don't want you to lick my face.
So, yeah, you have to watch the movie, and then we can talk about it later. But when you watch the movie, you'll see.
Yeah.
And they just kind of misconstrued a bunch of things in it. And I wasn't happy with that article, and I'm really tired of them trying to say men can't be emotional.
Yeah, men can be emotional. It's
And
Everyone
also
wants to
everything
have the
has to
agenda.
be it either has to be rainbow or it has to be black and white. There's never this crossover. Have you noticed
It's
that
getting
everything has
ridiculous.
become
yes.
black and white or rainbow?
Yeah, so I understand, and there are really good gay stories out there to tell. But if you want to tell a story about strong friendships, it shouldn't be forced to go into a box because everyone has
Exactly.
a gender. And I know it's the unpopular opinion to say, I am gay, I'm married, I'm perfectly happy. I do have a son, so I've been all around the world. He's almost 16. Can you fucking believe that?
Dorian starts preschool. Or Dorian
That
starts.
shit's just crazy.
Yeah, Dorian's gonna be in pre-K in August, Gavin. In August.
I remember we first brought him to the studio. Anyways.
Oh, Gavin's gonna cry now.
No, so yeah, I'm really upset with this. You guys watch it, and I want to re-talk about
Okay.
it later on. But I do have a quick review as we're talking about gay things.
Is that the word Dick
I
Fight?
bought Dick Fight Island!
Yes!
I bought Dick Fight Island! Oh.
What the hell is this?
It's the way such a little weird guys with a dick!
So, I don't do mangas very often, so it took me a minute to remember how to read this. Dick Fight Island hit Facebook, and I was like, I have to buy it. And so, the whole point is there's all these islands.
I sent this to you months ago!
There's all these islands, and like every couple of years, they send their best male warriors to compete to see who's going to be king. But it's to compete to see who gets each other off first. So they have these weird dick armors. Like, it's fucking weird, y'all. Like, it is weird. And it was so weird, I had to buy it. And
Did you let Jessica read it yet?
no,
Like,
I'm taking it to Jessica's house
This
soon.
stuff.
Yeah,
you
like,
can't
can
really
see it. Like,
see, but
So these dick pictures are on Facebook. They
Yeah.
put this out. Like,
and so,
when I found it, I had to, like, send it to everybody. It was like, look at this dick anime.
yes, DP, it is what the what. It's called Dick Fight Island. And, like, I got as far as the two boyfriends who were fighting, because apparently the secret technique someone learned from the outside world was to for stars to
Wow.
prostate.
you sure you didn't get that far?
Yeah, I didn't get that far. Like, it is literally porn. It is just porn.
Yep, yeah, it is.
But it's weird because she draws out and animates all the weird ass sound effects.
I mean, that's every anime. Manga.
I don't do that. This
Okay,
is my
so
first
manga.
experience.
So all manga does the sound effects.
So yeah, I had to
So when
buy
they
it.
translate them back to English, they're getting it worse.
I had to buy it because it was one of those. I can't not pass this one up. So yes, it's going to Jessica next. Okay, y'all can get this back. Y'all are done. Y'all are done. So yes, I did my Dick Fight Island. I'm giving this Jessica Cabello to borrow next because she's going to talk about it.
The conversation you were having.
Yeah, as you can see, it's very fucking weird.
Okay, so I like buy weird shit like that, but that's even weird for me.
This is the weirdest shit I've ever bought. And it was because I was like, this cannot possibly be a thing. So I bought it,
And
and
here we go. Now we're gonna have to buy volume 2.
there better not be a volume 2. I don't know what they're going to
We're
possibly
gonna do a
do.
whole series with this, Gavin. If you see on the side there's a number 1, there's gonna be more.
There's no fucking way
Let me
there's going to be. Yeah, there's the number 1.
Yeah, there's gonna be more. There's more Dick Fight Island coming. Let me see.
But the sad part is, I would watch this as an anime. I know
I
it's
would.
hentai,
I will be
but just
watching.
because it's so fucking
Let
absurd.
me pull this up. Hang on, let me. Dick Fight Island, Volume 2.
Y'all are both looking up Dick Fight Island right now? Like, for real, they're both looking up Dick Fight Island. I bought this for $100 on Amazon. It was not a waste of time. But the thing is I haven't told Phil that this is in the house. I'm going to hit him with this when we do our first So I Married a Geek. I want to see what he says, but I got to take it to Jessica first, because Jessica,
Oh,
our friend...
Volume 2.
Oh, shit. I'm putting this away now.
Coming soon. Dick Fight Island, Volume 2.
I don't know. Okay, shit, guys.
3/8/22. So we have a year before Dick Fight
You
Island
realize how
Volume 2
much of an
comes out.
opportunity they missed right there, right?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh, my God. Anyway, so...
Coming soon.
You guys can take a look at it after the show. But I'm telling you,
I read it online.
We're gonna get a volume.
Oh, I know.
yeah,
Dick
like,
Fight Island.
it's
This
so
just needs to
bizarre.
randomly be sitting in the house for somebody to randomly.
You got a coffee
get
table
one.
like,
When your mom comes over,
the fuck is Dick Fight Island? Like, oh, that? It's about these
we need
young
it.
men.
Jeffrey needs this in his life.
Yeah, it's about these young men who Street Fighter fight while trying to get each other off. Like, someone thought of this. Someone honestly thought of this. And it's a chick.
Ray Boone
Ike.
Ike.
If you think about half the conversations we had, and if anybody ever made an animated series, what if somebody made one about Kevin? The Adventures of Kevin.
We were gonna
That's
make it Kevin.
Kevin is our butthole demon mascot. in
We
case
were
you're
gonna
new to
make
the
it
show.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We were gonna make
Oh,
it
man.
a weird Kevin thing.
So, keeping forward with the Pride Month thing, you know I have a problem with Ursula.
Yes.
Fascination. I did buy the Ursula Rainbow Pop. But can you tell me why it disturbs me?
Because her face is weird. She's got that weird.
I'll show you guys
smile.
in a second. But there's a reason why this just oddly disturbs me.
Her face bothers me.
I don't know if you guys can see it well enough. So yeah, they drew her lips on the box, but they didn't give her lips on the pop, but they
Yeah.
still gave her
She's
mouth.
like,
She's got this weird hole on her face.
she's just
Yeah.
like,
Like, okay, when I first looked over here, I thought it was a mustache.
No, it's her lips.
I know. I was just stared at it for a second, but I thought it was like a goatee at first.
I mean, it's a standard pop.
Yeah,
No.
like, I do have a problem with her. So I've got the rest of the Build-A-Bear, I've got a stuffed over there, I've got every pop.
Problems.
I've got
Lots and lots of problems.
It's okay.
So, to go with this, I don't know what the hell's wrong with Amazon, but they've been doing a whole, I call this one Good Pops Go Bad. They do a whole line of art series pops on Disney, but they're really ugly. And they made the worst mistake with this one. They're calling it Trainwreck Mickey.
It is Trainwreck Mickey, man.
It's supposed to be based on their ride, the Mickey's ride.
Yeah.
But it's ugly. And so the whole community was like, they just call it Trainwreck
Don't they,
Mickey.
like, put this stuff through, like, tests to see if the...
No.
Are they just like,
somebody
hey,
somewhere's
let's
gonna
this
buy
up
it.
and see if somebody will buy it.
Yeah, no. This people will buy just because it's a limited thing.
Yeah.
But look at it. It's hideous.
It is.
And I don't get it. But all of them are really ugly. And I'm like, to be fair, they didn't want to outdo Mexican Tapeworm Donald and Saggy Don Goofy. I don't. That just looks like Goofy threw a bunch of dildos at him, or balls. Like, they just threw fucking balls all over him. And Mexican Tapeworm Donald. Like, I don't get it. I love me some Funko Pop, y'all, but this shit just
that was
isn't
ugly.
working.
What in the hell?
Like, to
It hurts
me,
my brain.
I don't understand it. I just don't. Another thing I don't understand. So I went looking for 3D printed files because a long time ago, I found a Darth Vader that was Warhammer 40K style.
Oh, I have those.
Do you have those?
Yes,
I need those. 'cause I
they're
wanna
on
print
the
them.
Google Drive.
Okay. I can't find them. So I went looking for Darth Vader stuff. God bless the internet. And God bless people and their fetishes.
What are they? Oh, God.
Is that a Darth Vader dick? Darth Vader dick?
So, this popped up on Thingiverse.
Darth Vader dick.
Not this one, sorry. This one. The Darth Vader shift knob. The shift knob.
Vader dick!
Someone decided, in their infinite wisdom, to make
How
the
have
most,
you never seen Darth Vader dick?
the most uncomfortable dildo ever. Like,
Oh, no, you haven't seen the religious
that
one.
cannot feel good. And why the fuck would you put that as your car shifter? Like, hey, how do you get people in the car and go, is that a dick with Darth Vader's helmet on it?
Yes.
Yeah, bitch, we're going into high gear now. Like,
We're going for a ride, motherfucker.
do not pull up any more Darth Vader dildos. I do not need to see them.
You don't need a 3D printed Darth Vader dick?
No, and I will not print one over here for you. You are out of luck.
Why do I want a Darth Vader dick? It's for you. For your Disney dick collection.
Darth dick.
Darth
Yes,
dick.
don't forget about your dick knees.
Your dick knees.
For those who don't know, Harley can explain this one.
So, we were going to sneak into Gavin's house and buy a bunch of little squishy dicks.
Here. I'll give you my phone
Here.
so you can look at it.
Squishy dicks. Let's see. We can get
You got
this.
it. Well, your phone doesn't want to show anything.
No.
Yeah.
Thank God, it's probably awful. Let me
No,
see.
it's not.
Squishy dicks.
It's a squishy dick.
We were going to get a bunch of
You're
squishy
not
dicks.
showing something like.
We're going to get a whole bunch of
It's a
squishy
tiny
dicks.
little squishy dick, and I was gonna decorate them.
You
to
were
look
gonna-
like Disney
yeah, we were
characters,
gonna
and
get
I was gonna put
100
them in
of them.
collection sets for you to find.
Yeah, we were going to have 100 of them, and we were going to hide them throughout Gavin's house.
And I believe Phil was in on this.
Yes, Phil was in on this. And we were going to call the dick knees and just leave little dicks everywhere.
So, that aside, someone had created this, and it does not look comfortable. And you
I
know
don't think you're
someone's
supposed to
trying
use it.
Someone's trying to use it. And I've said this before. There is nothing about Darth Vader when I grew up saying, I'd like to fuck that.
No.
I still don't understand sexy Darth
I
Vader
wouldn't
costumes.
even, fuck Anakin.
Like, they're when
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Young Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay. Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'll give you that.
but you know, when you see
I
those...
had the high ground.
Oh, God. You had to go there. No, so...
No. I had to go there so our friend of ours at Sherwood was doing a going away party. We were doing a going away party for Prince John. He is a big Star Wars person. So what we did is we threw him a going away party, and then I walked my happy ass up on the balcony. Everybody's downstairs. Yes, you are gonna love me. So I walked my happy ass upstairs. Everybody's downstairs. I stole Jill's lightsaber, and I turned it out. I was like, look, I've got the high ground now, bitches.
Oh, my God.
I was very intoxicated.
Yeah, I don't understand when they do the sexy costumes for girls.
Oh, no.
Like, and if she's wearing some dude and they're hot, like, you're fucking messed up in the head.
Oh yeah.
Especially when it's like sexy C-3PO. There is nothing sexy about a proper English mom, like, for real. Let's just put it right
What
there.
about the what is it? She's real to me.
Oh god, my sex robot.
Yeah.
There was a Netflix show called My Sex Robot. It was a documentary, and we had to turn it into a drinking game. Anytime somebody said it's real to me, they turned a human into a robot. They had a fetish of humans and robots, or they
You are
showed,
shitting me.
or if we said what the fuck.
So anytime somebody said what the fuck, you had to drink. Anytime somebody
You had
said
to chug
well,
the
she's
bottle.
real to me,
You
you
had
had
to
to chug the bottle.
What is that? Look at these weird shows. I didn't know that one, but I saw the furry dating one.
Yeah.
Like, that was just creepy.
I saw the trailer for it and I refused to watch it.
That was just super creepy.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So, on a more lighthearted note, you know I've got a problem with board games.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously not. I mean, I when I saw the board game I wanted, I just texted you and said, Gavin, buy it.
Yeah, we're getting
Play it
Monster
for me.
Hunter. So, I've gone back and wanted to get some games. Have y'all played the game of Cootie?
No.
You remember the game of Cootie?
You mean the little thing with
the
little...
bugs
Yeah,
together?
yeah.
You
Is
can't
it
find
different?
it anywhere.
I was like, is it
I went to buy it. It's
There's
not
a
in any
Walmart.
stores.
There was one at Walmart.
No.
Mm-mm. They took it away.
I had to buy it online. It was $10 as opposed to $30 at every retail store.
Wow.
This game, Cootie, and the reason I thought about Cootie was because, and I told this to Jessica, I bought Hungry Hippos Unicorn Edition.
I showed him your hungry
Oh,
hippos.
you showed Gavin my Hungry Hippo video?
Yeah, Hungry Hippos Unicorn Edition. I have kids that come over. I have nieces and nephews, and I play stuff. But it makes me laugh because I was telling Jessica that I used to customize these games when I was in college, and I got Hungry Hippos, and I turned into Hungry Hookers. They all had like yarn hair, like tatty like dresses, and all the marbles were pink, blue, green, and one black. So the winner was whoever ate the most jobs, which are pink and blue, with the least amount of diseases, which were green. You automatically lost if you hit the cop who was black. So it was Hungry Hookers, and the yarn hair was flying everywhere, and people were trying to eat everything. Like, I'm gonna remake it. She doesn't have to fucking remake this shit.
Alright.
So I did buy Hungry Hippos Unicorn Edition. They're the same thing with just a rubber unicorn nozzle on it. Like, it's fucking hilarious. It feels like, why am I not surprised?
We need to take you to Dave and Buster's so you can
So
play the
you
big
can play the
version.
big
of
version
Hungry
that I
Yeah.
had to sit on?
I haven't been to Dave & Buster's since 9/11 when they got rid of the pilot game where you can crash into the buildings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's how long it's been since I've been at Dave & Buster's.
Yeah, they have a Ghostbuster game we can play together.
I like co-op games.
They also have... Okay, what I want to do is a weird fan service episode where we go do the weird VR game where they stick you in a hole and they put you on the little circle
omnidirectional
treadmill.
pads.
The run on the treadmill and the glasses, and we have to play that.
I'm up for it anytime.
Okay, as long as you're up for it, I want
And
to
Phil
do
can
this.
go be our designated driver if we have to.
Yes. Phil, I need you to
We need
record
somebody to
this.
record this from the outside of it. Everybody's going.
Oh, he'll do it. He'll do it.
And
Or
Harley,
like zombies.
and Harley face planting because you know she's gonna trip and fall.
No, there's a thing that doesn't let you trip and fall.
You'll find a way to trip and fall.
I would find a way.
I'll trip and fall you. Because you know I'm an
can't reach me.
asshole that way.
You can't reach me.
I've got long legs.
Oh, no,
Not
you're too
across
far
the
away.
room.
I'll throw my shoe at you.
You can get it off with your fucking VR.
I'm not
glasses.
throwing my nice shoes at you. Like, I wore my Candyland shoes today, and my boss was like, those are really bright.
Those are really ugly.
They're not ugly. Of course I bought Candyland shoes.
I know you showed me. You called
Yeah.
me. And I
Candyland
said they were
shoes.
really ugly thugginess.
Fuck you.
See, you
I
can't
agree
say mine
with
are ugly
Phil.
anymore.
Yeah, I agreed with Phil.
Mine are neon
Like-
colors usually.
Yeah, Jill's neon green sneakers don't bother me as much as you can.
Did you see that Nerf also, Reebok released Nerf ones that are even
Yes.
brighter colored?
We did. We
Power
went
Ranger
to
ones?
we went to Skechers today and they had
She wanted me to get light
Minecraft
up.
shoes.
She wanted me to get light up shoes that had like a snake face on the end of it. Little kid shoes.
Do your feet fit little kid shoes?
Yeah. So women 7.5 can wear little boys 5.5 shoes, and women's 8 shoes. Can
Things
wear
you learn on
6.
fan service. Buy kid shoes if you got tiny feet. See, Phil,
Buy
If-
kids shoes. They're
If
cheaper.
you have a woman's size 8 or smaller, you can get away with wearing
kids shoes.
boy shoes. And they're typically $20 to $30 cheaper.
and they come with fun characters. It's so hard.
That-
Like,
You remember the
We
weird
got
light up
light-up shoes
shoes
we used to
The
have?
weird light up shoes. We got those. Those were
kid
kids shoes.
well, I remember you told me about light up shoes with Dorian so you can see where he was hiding.
I
Until they
did,
figured
yeah.
that shit out.
No, now he still has light up shoes. He wants little baby shark shoes now.
Phil gets mad because he has such giant feet. They're 15 wide. He can't just buy fun shoes. They have to be like special ordered. So I was like, I bought some Jason Voorhees socks that are coming in tomorrow, and he fucking loves Jason Voorhees. He can't fit them on his feet.
Oh.
He's like, I hate you.
I'm just gonna keep playing with the dog.
You keep playing with the dog. So yeah,
She needs the pain.
fun times with old games. I'm redoing my whole game area, as you've seen. I just got the
We
new.
need to have a board game tonight where we do this and play a board game.
Well, I just got the new expansion for Disney Villainous that has Gaston in it. I don't know why they didn't put him
I
in
play
earlier.
Gaston.
I didn't know I get to play Gaston.
This is like the 5th expansion. They finally put Gaston in it.
Yeah.
It's Gaston, Lady Tremaine, and the Horn King. So now I have all of Disney Villainous. So we can play the fuck out of that game.
I like that game. That was so much fun.
Okay. So, I forget where we're at. What is this next one? Oh, that's the Darth Vader dildo. We don't need to see that one again. So, up next, did you guys watch this video? It's a funny-ass fucking video. So, the spin-up worker just walks away after Teen set the fire, like, you can see the fireworks display on fire, and he's just like, fuck it, he walks away from it. Just done. I love that so much. Like,
She's just like, fuck it.
there's something wrong with some of these little motherfuckers. They need to get their ass beat. Let's go to a store and light up fireworks. Because they're not even real fireworks. It's like those poppers and shit. They're not real fire. The fuck, they set an end cap on fire. And I'm just
I
like...
was watching a video earlier. It was like some Karen got pissed off that they didn't have some weird brand or something, so she started taking jars off the shelf and throwing them at customers, employees. And there's a video of her just like throwing containers like down the aisles at people, and they're exploding everywhere.
See, I wish we had been on the air when we had the a dozen means 50 lady from Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh my god, yes.
We should have done
I love
special on
Karen
that.
videos. And it's just, people, this is why no one wants to work retail anymore. We had COVID, people realized I'm wasting my time dealing with this stupid type of shit from these uneducated teenagers who just need their ass beat.
We dealt with it during season.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, because you guys work sure, but that fucking fire.
No.
Like that's
just like, I'm fucking done.
In the whole video, he kind of just struts away like, y'all, I'm done with this. I'm not handling this.
There's certain moments in time where you look at it and you go, that is the universe screaming at me to leave.
I need a new job.
I need a new job.
So
not for this.
The only time I really had fun in retail was one, Toys R Us, because it was Toys R Us, but two, I love McDonald's. You guys know I fucking love McDonald's.
Oh, yeah.
I loved working there. I ran their playground. My friends and I got away with whatever because our boss, who was 40, was sleeping with my girlfriend's best friend, who was 16. So we could literally just write ourselves out and go home. Like so I could do whatever I wanted. And I was at the front cash register one day, and this lady came up and brought a tray of food she bought an hour ago, half eaten. She wanted a refund because it was all cold. I said, ma'am, I can't do that. This is an hour old. You've eaten half the food. She got so mad at me. We were arguing. She picked up her tray of food and threw it at me. And I fucking came over to that counter, and her eyes went big, and she bolted out the front door, leaving her kids in the playground. We had to call the cops because she wasn't coming back.
I was like, come on, bitch.
And the cops they ticketed her for leaving the kids. I think CPS got involved. But I wasn't dealing with it. You do not throw shit at me after you being so rude. That was my first experience.
No, I had a lady when I worked at GameStop reach over because it was Christmas and reached over and grabbed my hat, not realizing my hat was pinned to my hair. And I went over that counter like, oh man, I was over that counter. I was like, excuse me, can I fucking help you? What do you want?
I love it. And it was Christmas. Like I was at totally at GameStop and it was Christmas, and she was like, "Have my hat." That's how you said it. That was awesome.
Grab my hat. So fuck you.
We had the mask mandate at Sherwood this year. Where you
Oh
had to wear a
god.
mask, and the first weekend was atrocious. Like I had a guy threaten to throw beer in my face. You realize what's gonna happen if a beer goes in my face?
You're gonna get drunk a little bit and then you hit somebody.
Oh no, she's allergic to
I'm allergic to hops.
Oh.
I'm gonna die. So I'm like, and I told everybody, I'm like, hey, if somebody throws a beer in my face, call a coroner van and an ambulance, because one of us is leaving in that coroner's van.
I can see
It might be
the
two of
shit out of
us.
someone with a swollen face, like
Oh no, I will be slowly suffocating to death while I
choke the life out of them.
No, I will pummel my fists into somebody until they're bloody. Until they're
My
dead. For the last 2
favorite
minutes of my life,
story-
we'll be pummeling somebody.
My favorite story for Sherwood is after the first weekend and a bunch of people heard somebody threaten to throw beer in Jill's face. There was a guy that walked by the second weekend. And we are all, by this time all the cast is done. We're fed up. We're tired of asking people to put a fucking mask on. You bought a ticket, It's in the rules. You agreed to wear the fucking mask.
Yeah.
We have to wear them.
So, dude walked by and he was like, I don't have to wear a mask. I'm vaccinated. And my friend takes out the fucking mask out of her pocket, threw it at his face, and she goes, it's fucking required. And he just looked at her like, oh my god, okay,
Yeah,
Jesus fucking Christ.
These two work at the local...
Sunday of opening, we were done.
Yeah, we were all done.
We were so done after Saturday.
What, how'd you refer to show? Is it a rent fair?
We are a medieval festival.
So
we are like a
festival.
Renaissance festival, but it is medieval.
And it's fun. Phil, I actually got Phil to go out
it.
there. He had the best time. We barely missed Jill's contact fighting. I was like, Jill's got to be over here. Sure enough, there she was.
Okay, you'll get to go next week.
Yeah, he really is looking forward to going back. We had a good time. I got my Dole Whip. I was fine.
It was probably one of my favorite foods out there.
I could not find the toes though.
Oh,
I followed your instructions.
I will take you to Ogre Toes next year. Opening, we will go opening weekend, and I will take you to Ogre Toes.
I didn't get one this year. I don't
so
know why.
Ogre Toes, they swore to me was the best thing at the fair. And
so it is candied bacon wrapped in a sausage ball, wrapped in bacon, more bacon, and deep fried. And then they have they have an ogre toe, and then they have a dragon toe now, which is chicken. Best KFC fake chicken. It's chicken.
It's chicken jalapeno wrapped in bacon,
but it's Chick-fil-A chicken. But it's not real Chick-fil-A, and so it's even better. And they'll even make you the chicken by itself, so it doesn't have the jalapenos.
Yeah,
and then they'll do it with pickles
because I'm white. I can't.
Yeah, and then they'll do it with pickles.
I can do pickles.
You can have them do it with fried pickles, but it tastes just like Chick-fil-A chicken. It is amazing.
Bourbon chicken on rice is good.
Yeah, bourbon chicken.
We're really excited to get back out there next year.
Mac and cheese from Silk Road.
Phil, he's always been executive, stick up his ass type before he met us because that's how his family was. You don't do fun. And now he's really starting to loosen up. We're going to a 5.5 hour Twisted concert in the end of August because he loves all those bands. They're all on stage. He bought all these jerseys. He's been wearing one a day. He's got posters. He's all about he's learning to
finally
let
embrace
loose.
the nerdism.
He bought me the Valentine Funko Pop the other day. We bought a new he's learning now to have fun, and it's really fun. So he was so opposed to any sort of Ren Fair or medieval festival because it wasn't a time to celebrate. There was a plague and death, and it was just not a good time in life. Why are you gonna fantasize that shit? And I said, it's because it's fun. So we went out there.
So you're going to tell me the entire time all through last year while we had a pandemic going on, there wasn't any fun moments that happened? Nobody in that entire time was having any form of fun? I was drunk for the whole first month of it. I was having a blast.
Well,
then I realized it was going to last more than a month, and drinking wasn't continued from that
Well, so he went out there. He was reluctant at first. Then we got out there, and he really enjoyed it. So, yes, even the hardcore stuffy people will have fun at Sherwood.
Oh, yeah. There's something for everybody.
You know what's not fun? This next story, which I cannot believe this happened.
I'm waiting.
I can't believe this is an actual headline. Y'all, San Diego Area High School basketball team threw tortillas at a Major League Latino school after a championship game. There's a tortilla being thrown right there in the video.
Tortilla!
So...
Y'all.
So the Texas Raiders used to throw tortillas at their football games. That was just their tradition was throwing tortillas.
Yeah.
Throwing tortillas.
They don't do this, but they did it because the other team lost and they were Hispanic. There's a whole article about it. And I'm like, y'all,
you're gonna throw tortillas. Can you throw some meat and cheese so I can have a taco?
What the fuck is wrong with these?
It's raining tacos. You want to know why people do this? You want to know honestly why people do this? Because there's very little consequences for those actions.
Because they can get away with it.
Well, there's some consequences coming for this. I think the principal's getting fired. The team is getting suspended. No, the coach got fired. The team is getting reprimanded. But it wasn't really the team. It was people in the crowds. But
here's the thing. Most of the people that do this aren't going to have any, any consequences for it. And they're being like, yeah, I was totally part of that stuff. I got to be on a headline.
For real, this is just super, super sad.
It is.
And
it's 2021. What the fuck, people?
The only thing I can think is, this is some white people shit. This is how I feel. It's some white people shit. Because you know what they're throwing? They're throwing those Trader Joe's organic, non-gluten-free kombucha, fucking blood diamond free shit over there. I'd be throwing that too. That's not a fucking tortilla. So you're insulting this other team by throwing these fucking white people tortillas. Because someone had to go like, hey man, let's go buy some tortillas and throw them to the other team. And someone thought, yeah, that's a good idea. Like, how fucking high were you?
Super fucking high. It's some dumb person, it's a stupid idea. And then another dumb person goes, yeah, that's a good idea. And these are all preludes to Dude, Hold My Beer.
Okay, so I grew up when Dude Hold My Beer, there was no internet. So none of that exists anymore. I got a free pass. Yep. These people don't.
Didn't really have video.
Yeah, I feel really bad for teens these days because the internet is forever no matter what you think. We did this, like, yes, I was young, I was stupid, we did all sorts of stupid shit. Like, seriously stupid shit. Like, we used to buy Furbies and then have someone hide them in the forest and we'd go hunt them with shotguns at Easter. And then hang their skins outside our house.
I do it.
Like,
maybe I should give you the plushie I found. I found a little plushie in my collection when I was cleaning out my mom's house. It's like a little Furby. I was going to hide it in random places and scare her with it, but I might have to go hide it around your house.
Phil will be like, what the fuck is this? Like, he'll step on it. And he'll be like, what? And she'll eat it. The dog will probably eat it. So be careful where you hide it.
Do you want a free Furby?
But,
What's your toy?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Toy?
You can't give her chew toys. She eats the entire inside, then the outside.
That's what DC does.
You need to get her a Sharky.
Sharky, you can't destroy Sharky.
She ate one of those hard rubber balls. She ate it.
If Donatello cannot destroy Sharky,
Buck hasn't destroyed Sharky. DC hasn't destroyed Sharky.
You have to simulate because we've tried everything.
They're PetSmart. They're
like PetSmart. It smells funny inside.
I'll go get it.
It smells like a hamster cage.
Yeah.
No, we got one at Walmart.
Oh, you got Sharky at Walmart?
Hi. That's your favorite thing to do. Lick my fucking ear. So yeah, tortillas. I don't understand who thought this was a good idea, and this was some pre-planned, like, meditated shit.
So, like, I know when I was in high school, like, when I graduated, our senior class decided that we were going to do the marble prank, where each one of us had a marble in our hands, and we shook the principal's hands, we all dropped the marbles in his hands, just so we'd see what he would have to do with all the marbles. And, like, for some of the guys that had bigger hands, they had the smashers.
Oh.
And so, yeah, that's what we did. And halfway through the ceremony, he's like, if one more person hands me a marble, you're all suspended. We're like,
we're graduating.
We're graduating. We don't care.
No, our senior prank is we stole the janitor's skeleton key and we moved all the lockers to the next one.
Oh, man.
We went overnight and did all that shit.
We took apart the principal's car and stuck it on the roof. We did that, too. Our automotive class.
That's just mean, though. Like,
no, it was funny.
It's fucking funny.
Ours caused a lot of chaos. It wasn't mean, but it caused a lot of chaos.
And we labeled all the light boards and soundboards. We relabeled all the light boards to the soundboard and the soundboard to the light board. In theater.
That's just mean.
Oh yeah.
I loved being tech theater. I loved it. We did it one of my senior.
I was God one year.
We did the Crucible. It was amazing.
I got locked up on the catwalk for like 4 classes.
I used to have sex on the catwalk. During performances.
I mean,
anyways.
Not surprising. It's not surprising.
Remember, the internet is forever. We all just admitted this on the internet.
So the last story, I'm gonna let Jill talk about this one because I cannot understand. They are renaming Boba Fett's ship. I don't know a lot about the Boba Fett backstory, but I'm pretty sure the ship name means something. And
yep.
Now you're just gonna call it Boba Fett Starship.
Boba Fett Starship.
And before we start, can I just say God bless Lego fans for realizing this first and being like, what the fuck, dude? Because Lego spoils everything.
What the hell?
Alright, as the resident Boba Fetishist.
Boba Fetishist. I do have a shirt that says I have a Boba Fetish, so can't say much. Like, I understand why they're renaming it, because cancel culture nowadays, but it's like going into E.T. and taking out the word terrorist and taking out the guns.
They tried that, it didn't work.
No, they did it. It's like they went into Star Wars and they took out the Jub Jub song, and yeah, there's no more Jub Jub song.
Is that the one the Misfits band did?
No, that's the one where the Ewoks are like playing the drums.
Oh yeah, because they're doing the Stormtrooper helmets.
They're playing on the Stormtrooper helmets, and there's a couple other decapitated people.
Jub. I remember that.
It's Jub Jub. All I know is it's Jub Jub time to break the law. Is what I remember in my brain.
I know
but
that
like, okay, I get it why you want to change the name, but why change the name of the ship? Why?
been the same name.
It's been the same name for so long.
And there has to be some sort of backstory and canon for that ship.
It's not like they're changing the name in the movies. It's not like they're changing the name in the Mandalorian series.
It's Yub-Nub is the
Yub-Nub
song.
Yub-Nub, whatever. Yub-Nub. Yub-Nub, whatever it's called.
Yub-Nub.
I just know that that's no longer in there.
Yeah, they totally
They're
deleted that.
digitally remastered movies. I hate it when they digitally remaster movies because it breaks the movie.
McGinty.
So, Boba Fett, I think it's...
I'm not happy about it.
I'm not. I think
I'm
it's...
still going to call it Slave One. Real old school Star Wars.
I told
fans
Phil,
are gonna...
it's going to be Slave One forever, because that's what it is. It's what we grew up with. It's not...
I think they're going under the assumption that nobody actually gives a crap what the ship's names are.
It's
but it'd be
Boba
like,
Fett.
It'd be
Boba
like
Fett.
trying to rename the Millennium Falcon.
It's Boba Fett, bitch.
But but Disney, in Disney's brain, it's nobody really knows. Boba Fett's
in
a
Disney's
big
brain,
deal,
it's
but
they have to be
they're
super,
trying to be
super
PC.
Well,
And it's dumb.
I also found this is a weird decision because, I don't know if I told you before, it really drives me crazy that Disney has gone all in on the new trilogy, which isn't really as good as the original and even sequel trilogy, prequel trilogy. None of that seems to exist in the canon. Everything is new, even the new park. Like, if I were growing up Star Wars, I know Luke, I would want to go to the park and see original Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
I'd love to be able to walk and see a fucking giant Jabba the Hutt, because I do have a Jabba the Hutt fetish too. Like, I got one over there.
I know. I mean, they have newer characters and they have a lot of the older characters, but yeah, they've
it's all mostly based on.
Well, no, they still got Darth Vader and everybody over there.
You can't get rid of some of the classic characters because that's what makes Star Wars. And I hate to say it, the people that are going to go to Star Wars or Galaxy's Edge and spend most of the money are your old school Star Wars fans.
Yeah.
Every time you watch those videos, you might see a couple of kids, but it's mostly adults.
Yeah, you've got the cute moments where kids are like,
You're
my favorite Star Wars dude. But, I mean, yeah, it's a lot of older people at the park. Most of the rides, none of the rides over there are for kids. It's $200 for a freaking lightsaber.
Which I really want to do. I'm stupid.
BB-9.
I really want to do it.
Don't worry, we're going to do it, Gavin. We're going to do it when we go to Disney.
Well, I think it was completely stupid. I find it just dumb. And they were going to try to sneak this out. Like, no one's going to notice. But Lego fans notice.
People notice, man.
Because, like I said, Lego spoils everything. They spoil Giant Man from Avengers. People get so mad because Lego literally spoils everything.
Oh, yeah.
And now they spoiled...
Funko does, too.
Funko, not as bad as Lego does.
I hate to say it, all the merch... Because I always put the merchandise out before the movie comes out.
So you're going to be spoiled.
And they spoil it anyways. Like... They spoil their own stuff by putting together the merchandise and putting out the merchandise.
They spoiled the fact that Toothless had babies in the last movie by putting out the baby toys.
Did that just destroy you inside?
No, I was just like, those are cute, but why? Funko. I was like, thanks for spoiling it. I mean, I knew it was going to happen, but thanks for spoiling it.
Well, Hallmark spoiled the end of Captain America and Winter Soldier by revealing the new Captain America.
Yeah.
That was in the book. I was like, oh, look! And I didn't realize I'd sent it to Brad, and they were like, oh, thanks for spoiling Captain America. And I was like, oh, sorry.
Thanks.
Didn't really know what I was looking at, but there it was.
But the Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know that's coming by now, if you're a comic fan and you don't know that's coming by now,
some people, they're just that way. What can I say?
It was like, well, now that the actor that played Black Panther,
Chadwick Boseman.
yeah, and now he's gone. What are they gonna do with that one? In the comic, hey, by the way, spoilers. In the comic book, his sister becomes the new Black Panther. And if they don't go that route, I'm gonna lose it.
But you can't do that because all the trolley men will be like, oh, you're just going female-centric like you did with Star Wars, and boo, and they're gonna... And it ruins things. Like,
female Thor.
I love the female Ghostbusters movie. I fucking love that movie. It is fun. Like, Kate McKinnon is one of the funniest people on the face of the planet.
Well, it's like when they try to compare the new stuff to the old stuff. You can't really compare them. It's not like it's a continuation trilogy. It's not like it's anything else.
But that's the problem.
It's its own new thing, and you're never going to have that. The reason you have this, like, super nostalgia for the old stuff, like, why, to us, the original 3 Star Wars are the best, because that's what we grew up with. Mm-hmm. It's why you and I probably love Princess Bride, but she can't stand it.
I love Princess. How can you not? It's inconceivable!
Because it was hyped up so much for her.
Yeah, and
then she finally watched it as an adult.
Now, see, I'm trying not to go into anything with expectation. I don't do that anymore.
I cannot stand Fight Club.
I got a Tyler Durden pop up there. You shouldn't be talking. Oh.
I was like, I don't understand what the giant hype. It was hyped up so much to me before I watched it. I'm like, I don't get what
it was the weird twist. That is a movie for men. Period.
I haven't been fucked like that since grade school.
Have we watched Altered Carbon? Yes. Yes.
I
watched Altered Carbon. My problem with the Ghostbusters one is they really should have just kept it in the universe and done a new team with the old. Like, trying to do something completely from scratch is dumb. Just dumb, because it's just rehashing things.
Yeah, that's all they do nowadays.
And that's sad.
It's retelling the same stories over and over again with slightly new twists.
It's a twist!
A twist.
Yeah. So, that's all I had to talk about. Anything you guys want to talk about before we wrap this up? Because I kind of threw this on you guys. You didn't have a lot of time to prepare.
Where's the fun of preparing?
You don't get organic, like, hilarity.
I have to have a list of things, and you guys can be just like, we're gonna...
Next time I'll have videos planned.
Well, I could probably pull up... I think I can pull up videos.
I could show you some really stupid stuff on TikTok. That's about all I got.
We're not going down that TikTok hole. Just like the new Captain America. I don't like him as an actor. Yeah, the guy...
I think he's cool.
But you're not supposed to like him. And he isn't really that good of an actor, period.
Not the white guy one.
Yeah, no, it was the white guy one, Wade.
So I haven't actually watched Captain America when it's popular.
Agent Jack, whatever. Agent, whatever his name is. But that's how...
He becomes U.S. agent.
Yeah. U.S. agent. But that's like... the whole Falcon and thing, if you haven't watched this stuff by now, you can go watch it. That, like, is setting up for him going down the route. And it actually shows an entirely new different side to Captain America and the differences between, like, the way the S.H.I.E.L.D. operated with Captain America, the way the two different Captain Americas went at it, and now you're going to have the third one with the Falcon becoming Captain America. And it's kind of cool how they've kept these weird similarities, like, can't remember, Wade, whatever his name was, could only throw the shield in a straight line. Yep. Straight out, straight back. And Captain America could ricochet the shield all over the place, and so could the Falcon.
Yeah, I'm pulling up my new emos. Anyways, so yeah, that's been our episode of Fanservice that we just literally threw together because we wanted to do it, and we are going to be live. We just don't know our exact schedule. It'll be Tuesdays, and we're going to have lots of fun doing this because, god damn, it's fun being in person.
I'm going to be at Sherwood Summer Camp for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's going to be me and you.
I'm going to be dealing with small children.
We're going to make fun of Jill while she's not here.
Yes.
We're like, ha ha ha!
With small children.
If you do it at a certain time on Tuesdays,
it'll probably be 9
I can
o'clock.
remotely, I don't know, it depends what time I get rid of my kids.
Yeah,
I get rid of them at night.
Yes. Because we're going to do fan service here, and then we're doing the Untitled show at your house. Because you've got the craft room from hell.
Yes. Do not destroy my craft room.
I need to learn. I need to learn to sew. We need. Oh, shit. I've been shopping with her, so she and I are the same wavelength. We're both going to break something. You know that, right? I will probably use fabric scissors on paper. I'm just warning you now.
I'll give you your own scissors.
I will, you're going to, grab a pair of fabric scissors, you're going to cut a piece of paper, and I'm just going to appear. like when she walked into Michael's when I was in,
she was in Cancun on a cruise.
And I was drunk as shit.
Hadn't heard from her for a week, walked into Michael's, and all of a sudden my phone started going off.
Where are you?
And she was like, hey, are you in Michael's?
Oh my god.
Bullshit, I know what those sales tags look like.
So yeah, we'll be back with some more fan service, having fun like this. We'll have stuff to show off, we'll have stuff to review like Dick Fight Island. I don't know how weird we're gonna get past Dick Fight Island, but so
I bet you I can find weird shit.
Like the reason I said I would watch this is at least this is bizarrely weird fun.
Yeah.
Phil's porn is really fucking weird. Like, cause
let's not go down that rabbit hole. That is a whole other rabbit hole.
Here's why. Because he bought it when he was young and he was embarrassed to go to the porn store, so he'd always just grab stuff out of the bin. So he's got like this weird fucking bootleg one. And he has this one called Moan, which is a takeoff of Scream. And it's about some dude who wears a ghost mask and talks people to death. Like, it's so bad. It's so bad.
I mean, it cannot be as bad as my 1950s Alice in Wonderland porno.
Is this where we, take these porns, we put them in the DVD player, we hit mute, and then we, recaption over the top of them?
Yeah, no, we're not going to do that, because we'll get banned online. Trust me, we'll get canceled so fast.
We do that at conventions. That's how you do the difference between conventions, when we used to go, and conventions
we did the the Star Trek porn.
Oh,
It was
no.
over a Rocky
No,
party.
no.
It was a Rocky Horror Picture Show party, and we put it on mute, and then we picked people to be the other people, the characters, and we just dubbed the thing ourselves.
I need to take a picture. This is when I realized Phil's porn was so fucking weird. He puts this one in, I'm like, that guy is crying. And this guy's getting his dick sucked, and he's crying
Tears
like...
make good
No.
lube.
He's crying like he's dying inside. Like, this is the worst thing to ever happen to him.
The last
And he's
dance
doing it for
is
the money.
always better
He's like-
when the stripper is crying.
No. So yeah, no. I would probably watch Dick Fight Island just for the sheer weirdness of it.
I mean, I do it just for the voice acting alone, because
Oh
you
my
know it's
God.
going to be weird.
Okay, so yes.
If this ever becomes a porn, we have to make a drinking game out of it.
Yep, as soon as it becomes animated,
We
we're gonna
are
the shit
done for tonight. Thank you guys for watching and hanging out with us. We'll be back. Maybe not next week. Like, we're going to talk about our schedule and we're going to do it because I've got a bunch of recording to do in July. But I had so much fun getting back to this
Yes.
and talking about stupid shit.
I did too.
You are not stealing my new emos. This is my Kermit the Frog one. He's wearing the Oogie Boogie outfit.
I noticed that.
And I'm ordering the Snow White outfit for Miss Piggy up there.
Oh my god.
I need this one. I need to figure
They're
out
like
how to
buy
order
one, get one half off now. Go to the Disney store online. They don't
Cheap.
sell them in stores.
Yeah. I was like, she was.
Are you looking at my fun stuff? Like, there's my
Yeah,
Ghostbuster
I'm
bear.
looking.
There's my Ariel bear, the nappy wigs up there. As you can see, that's what they sent. That nappy ass wig. I'm like, no.
Show me a video of nappy wig.
That nappy ass wig, my Jack Skellington and stuff.
I
Yeah.
have that one in my car.
Yeah, she does.
I have a lot of fun stuff.
No, this is mine. You don't get this.
You'll see more fun stuff. Okay, yeah, we're really going now. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you for tuning into our relaunch of Fanservice soft relaunch. Yeah, we'll have fun.